Hello and welcome to Rory Cramer, who is the co-founder and CEO of HomeViews. HomeViews announce their awards at the end of every year with the UKAA, the top rated buildings and management companies. So Rory's going to give us this morning a brief update of a mid-year results for the top rated 20 BTR buildings nationally and the top 10 rated build-to-rent management companies. Over to you. Thank you, Rory.
Thank you very much, Lee. Hello, everyone. As Lee mentions, we do our Build to Rent Awards every year at the end of the year at the UKAA conference. They're also included in our Build to Rent report, and they outline the top rated buildings by regions nationally and the top rated management companies as well. What I'm going to give today, as Lee mentioned, is a running update on the top 20 national Build to Rent developments and the top 10 national management companies. I double-checked recently, based on the current BPF data of completed build-to-rent buildings in the UK, HomeViews currently covers 49% of all of those buildings in terms of having resident reviews on them. So this is a significant sample size. It's not every single build-to-rent building, but a significant sample size. So really meaningful when it comes to celebrating success. So without further ado, the top 20 national developments, to qualify for this, you need a minimum of 20 verified reviews. And we look at the reviews over the last 12 months. Number 20 is Fizzy Lewisham. 19, Greengate, managed by JLL. Newmakers Yard by Get Living, number 18. Fizzy Stepney Green, number 17. 16 is Brook Place by Granger. Number 26, Native, Croydon, number 15. 14, Bradstow House by Greystar. Number 13 is Boxmakers Yard, managed by UrbanBubble and owned by Legal & General. Leardis Square, Dandara Living, a new entrant at number 12. 10 George Street, number 1 in London, owned by Virtus, number 11 nationally. The Quarters Kilburn, managed by Bravo, number 10. The Slate Yard is number 9 by Legal & General and UrbanBubble. Be Here Hayes, number 8 by Be Here. Number 7, The Lansdowne by Way of Life. Whitmore Collection, UrbanBubble and Legal & General, they've got a few in here. The Duet, Media City by More Super Renting. Aston Place, Dandara Living, a new entrant at number 4. Mustard Wharf by Legal & General and UrbanBubble in Leeds at number 3. Number 2, The Green Rooms by AmroLiving, who were our number 1 last year at the Build to Rent Awards. And a new number 1 spot is Chapel Wharf by Dandara Living. Congratulations to the team at Chapel Wharf. As I said, all to play for. This is a running update. So all to play for by the end of the year to generate as many reviews. And it'd be very interesting to see what this looks like at the end of the year. Now, onto the national management companies, top 10 rated national management companies. In order to qualify for this, you have to have a minimum of 10 developments on HomeViews with at least 10 verified reviews. And you have to have at least 50 plus reviews, verified reviews over the last 12 months. And the algorithm that we use to calculate this takes into consideration the development star ratings, the overall star ratings that you see on HomeViews, the management ratings. So we collect 5 category scores: facilities, design, location, value, and management. The customer service scores, that's actually a rating that we don't publish publicly, but we collect from every single build to rent tenant, and whether that tenant would recommend the management company, which is an additional question we ask. And the top 10 national management companies currently on HomeViews are Greystar at number 10, Get Living at number 9, Uncle Real Star Living, should I say, at number 8, Way of Life at number 7, Fizzy Living at number 6, Essential Living at number 5, UrbanBubble at number 4, More Super Renting in joint venture with Allsop, number 3, The Quarters by Bravo, number 2, and number 1 is Dandara Living. So congratulations again to the Dandara team, a fantastic result. And that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rory. Just a couple of questions. That was brilliant. Well done to Dandara. Were there any surprises in this update?
Well, there's lots of new entrants, which is fantastic. I mean, as we all know, the build-to-rent market is growing, completions are increasing. There's a huge number of buildings completing over the next few months. So it's great to see new entrants coming in, delivering a great service off the bat. It's never easy to, pre-let up a building and get the resident experience up to where it needs to be, particularly in such a challenging year. I mean, some of these schools are exceptional. So I think what this really proves is that Build to Rent has delivered throughout COVID, and there's some exceptional case studies within those top 20.
And I presume from 10. This, the customer satisfaction rating's gone up considerably, would you say, from the last 12 months?
It's actually been, considering, as I said in my lockdown update, there were a few moments in time where residents have become a bit frustrated, but in general, Build to Rent has had a really consistent satisfaction rating, having recovered from that initial shock of the first lockdown and getting all the operations up to speed. But it is improving. I mean, the competition is getting higher and higher, particularly in some core areas like Manchester, for example.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Rory. Thank you for that.